Another new tire. The Kawasaki Ninja 650. Doing an oil change. And what you want to do is start this up. And you want it to get to 219 degrees. Once the fan kicks on, kicks it back off, shuts off, around 210, 212, shut it off, and then you're going to want to drain the oil. You have an Allen here. Now, we got a 17 right there. So you want to take that off of there, and you're going to want to hold this back, just like this right here, so it doesn't run all over it. I mean, it will just run on that, but then it will run down to the front. So just hold it forward. Okay, that's coming out. You really only need to hold it for like a brief second, and it's good by itself. You can tell that's pretty dark oil. You know, the suggestions of 7,500 is insane. We are at 78.83, so we actually went about 3,800, 3,500 miles, and I'm not going to go that far again, so I'll probably go 3,000 this time and check it out. Then all you got to do is, I'm not sure how many flutes this one is. It doesn't say. Can't remember. It might be 25 flute. Don't remember. But then you just simply go right in there and get that oil filter out of there. I'll let this drain for a little bit. Yeah, these oil filters do set at an angle, but you can get some oil in that filter. Fill it up, let it settle into the filter, and then put it up on there without any draining back out. So you get a little bit in there when you start it. Full synthetic. You only need 2 quarts. It's always nice to have a third one laying around just in case you got a really, really good drain. Okay, 22 foot-pounds, 17 millimeter, 22 foot-pounds. Oil filter, 154.8 inch-pounds, 155. Number 2, oil in. $7,833. So we'll do it at 10,833. That'll be 3,000 miles. We'll do a little less than we did this time. See what it looks like. A minute later, let's check it out. It's the middle way. We're good to go. Chain slack checked. Good to go. We're at 7,896. 25 millimeter on the chain slack. And we're about to head to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania today. We got 475 on the rear tire now. This is the one we use daily trip. Let's go. Quick stop at the BK for some chicken. Then on to Pittsburgh. A few stops along the way. We're out here on 30 going to Pittsburgh. Down there is the new 30. This is the 13 30. This was America's first road, first highway system. And we've hit 8,000 miles on the Ninja 650. Just keep going west. Route 30. Right now we're in a little town called Latrobe, PA, and basically that direction at that red light, if you go that way, you can come into Mr. Rogers' home where he lived at, grew up at, in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. You have to be a little bit older to even know who Mr. Rogers are, so a lot of you watching this probably are like, who the hell is he talking about? But yeah, we're in Latrobe, stopping. Gonna keep heading. Pittsburgh, get some pizza. Ah, we made it to our spot. Best pizza in the city, in my opinion. This is my favorite in the city. I got another place outside the city that I like better than this, but this is my favorite. Nice crushed sauce, cold cheese on top. Never thought I'd like it, but it's really good. It's not mozzarella either. It's provolone cheese, and it is delicious, guys. Guys, the crust on this is just amazing. Thin, crispy, tastes great. Very affordable too. You see how big the cuts are. $1.97 a cut. Yeah, it was fucking delicious. I ate it all. All 5 cuts gone. Out here taking a break. Walmart, Bethel Park, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Clouds are coming in, but it's not gonna rain, so that's good. High 80s. So it's gonna be a nice ride home tonight as well, so that's good. 160-mile ride home yet. But I go to Mount Washington, a few places, a couple other places in the city. While I'm here, basically like a little vlog. I don't know what else to do right now. Kind of at a standstill with everything, so figured I'd put something out. The Strip District. We got something crazy going on down there. We got fire trucks. But yeah, that's the Strip District. Bunch of new housing out through there. The city. Can't remember the name of this park. Awesome park, though. Plane flying into Pittsburgh International. Go to Mount Washington. The name of the park is Frank Curto Park. Action PNC, Pittsburgh, Mount Washington. Beautiful view. Nice bikes. Back out in Bethel Park. I was out riding around with a bunch of guys from the city. I didn't get no video of it. Just cruising. I think I should get a GoPro or an Action 360 camera. Is that what they're called? I don't know. They both look like GoPros to me, but I don't know. Need to get something so we can video, especially next year when we come out. Airplane. Yeah, next year when we come out, we definitely want to. We might upgrade our bike by next year. I don't know. We haven't decided. Good view right here. What a good view of the city right here. We're on the Clemente Bridge. It looks good. Nice place for a picture. Right here. Hell yeah. Nice fucking. You don't get this every day. This is a good video. You don't get this every day. Alright, we're heading home. Long night. Didn't video a lot. Was BSing with a lot of guys. And I don't know a lot of them personally. So we're just out here in Irwin now. The Walmart. Who else goes to Walmart and uses it as their rest stop? I personally use it as my personal rest stop. Everywhere I go, I use a Walmart. Lighting, trash cans. Depends where you're at and what Walmart. You usually don't have anybody too trashy here unless you're at my local Walmart in Hagerstown. Then, oh man, they got like campers and trailers and buses and everything else are living in there, but they seem to keep this one clean. Ninja's doing good, doing really good. Again, really, only beef I have with it is lack of power. I'll be honest, I don't think the brakes are as good as I thought they first were, because you can get the speed, but it doesn't really slow down in the speeds. So I think they could have done a better job with the brakings with this. They should have known people were going to just beat the living crap out of it. That's the great thing about it, is you can just hold the throttle wide open. You know what I mean? That's always fun. All right. Tune back in when we're somewhere. 365.7 miles yesterday. What we went. 841 on the tire, 8,261 on the bike. Yeah, I definitely like to get me another bike. I like to keep this bike too because it's so comfortable and reliable. These things, these 650s are so reliable, but I don't know. I like the 650, so I like to keep it. But I do want another bike. I want something with some power, guys. But I love this bike. Not sure how reliable these new V6s are, but we're going up a steep ass mountain and this thing pulls pretty good. This 3.5 would be nice swap for old Tibby. Kia Carnival van. Swap this bitch into a Tib. Let's see if it does anything. Church bells playing. It does a little. Oh, that's hilarious. Not gonna lie though, these Kia vans, man, would make a good V6 swap. Put this bitch in first gear. Turn the wheel, first gear, floor it. Pennsylvania for you. Everywhere you go, you got someone holding a sign, and all they are is digging a ditch. Kia's not too bad though. It's not a bad vehicle for a minivan. Carvana or something. Or not Carvana. Fucking Carnival. Kia Carnival. I guess it's like a fucking carnival in here. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Decent radio. Pretty good power, like 300 horsepower. And this V6 would be a good swap for the V6 Tibby guys. Take one of these newer V6s and put down in there. This 8-speed's actually pretty nice too. I don't know what kind of power they hold, but 300 horsepower in a Tibby would be fun as hell in a. Oh, you guys gotta see this burnout. You guys gotta see this one. It was a smoky one. Look at that burnout, guys. What a smoky burnout from this Kia. Only way to drive a Kia. Susquehanna River. That's the dam too. One of many of them. Beautiful day to be out on the river. 88. Yeah, 88 degrees. It's definitely down. You can see the rocks. I'll give you guys a little tip when you're traveling in Pennsylvania and you want to know if you're in a good neighborhood or a bad neighborhood. See these veterans right here on the flag? They're supporting all the veterans. Good neighborhood. Once they start to disappear, you might want to get the hell out of there. That's up to you though. I mean, me personally, I don't give a shit, but it's a little reference to let you know. Coal towns. That bank over there, that's nothing but coal. We just went through Centralia a little bit ago. I should have got the camera out for that, but I'll come back. Do a little clip of it or so on my channel. But this is all coal, just everywhere the eye can see up through here. Like I thought like Centralia was just on fire, like they say it is, and like there's no coal left, but this has been a coal vein since way before Centralia. Like, huge coal vein in PA. One of the biggest I've seen. I travel all over this state. It's just coal everywhere up here. I mean, you see on top of the mountain up there? That's the plant that brings it all down to here. That's coal. They'll just be pushing that. They'll push it. Up here's veins. That mountain right there, that's all coal vein. Coal. Coal is still #1 thing up here. Hell, I thought Centralia was like done. Hell, they still got coal running through there and everything. But they're pumping them clear off the mountain. You can see like the cuts out. conveyor belt that the whole way through. Like they do limestone back home, but coal up this way. Looks like they got some sandstone over here too, but yeah, this is coal country. Cool to see. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I don't mind it. The Reading Northern Railroad, that's some old stuff. Old classics in there. Look at the NSX in there, guys. Chilling. Veteran too. Jim Thorpe. That's where we're at today. That's where he's buried at, right here. A lot of information. This is how good an athlete he was. Professional. Football. Baseball. Played for the New York Giants. Played in the National Football League. That was good. Olympics. Yep, he was never from around here, but he's very well honored around here and buried right there. That's when he came to PA, when he went to college, played football. And this is what 1954 National Football League, Made 5 a player trophy named in the honor of him. There you go. And while I'm sitting here, I catch a drone. Too hard to get him. That's a drone. Now I know why people call this the Switzerland of Pennsylvania. These streets are narrow, reminds you of Europe for sure. Some real Victorian buildings in here. It's pretty cool. Now the sun's blinding us. The old jail in Jim Thorpe, PA dates back to 1871 and was in operation as a county jail until 1995. The stone structure now serves as a historical museum and is known for its role in the Molly Maguire era. I haven't got to check it out yet, but we'll be back and do a tour. I'm not sure if we can video, but if we can, we'll definitely video. It seems very interesting. Look it up if you want. I don't understand why they say it's like Europe. Look at this shit. If I could do 50 down the street like Europe, that'd be cool, but people in America will cry. Antonio's in Jim Thorpe, basically right on the main older part of town. It's very good pizza. I actually really liked it, enjoyed it. I enjoy my pizza and cheese, and I would give it a 7.0 rating. I would consider myself a pizza connoisseur. Alright guys, you can definitely see why they call it the Switzerland of Pennsylvania. This does look like the mini Alps with the train station in the background and everything. This is a really cool little town. This is the Reading Pagoda. Unfortunately, under construction. It has been for some years, but looks like they're doing some forward progress. But look at the beautiful view of Reading, Pennsylvania. That sunset. This is Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. You can see the Capitol in the background there. That's the building, the Capitol, but not much of a Harrisburg fan. Just dumb shit I do through the week. What do you guys do for fun when you're bored through the week? I remember when I was younger, everyone said I would grow up and wouldn't do dumb shit anymore. Still doing dumb shit. This wouldn't be a bad swap. I mean, this thing's heavy. It still wants to like catch traction control, even though traction control's off. Kind of weird. But then sometimes you can get it to spin the whole way through. It never seems to be on camera other than the one time tonight. I had to wake the neighbors up some. I'm telling you, this thing's got power. Just fucking stop and give it gas and it just spins the fucking tires. Kia van. Whoa, I thought we were gonna break the axles. Alright, you ever want to know what a Kia van could do from a 57 roll? Me either, but let's find out. We only got so much room on the private road. never gets old. I don't give a fuck how old you get. 0 to 60. Okay, I had to do the chain slack. If anybody wants me to do a video on it, I can. As you can see, I mark a line here, and literally over here is where my other line is, basically on the other side of this right here. That far we went from 32, which is out of spec, to we're about to see. I use this slack setter, which is really nice. Really nice tool by Motion Pro. Really good. Okay, like right here, there's like a number 80. That's about middle way through there. We put that on there, and then you hold right here. All right, make sure it's all the slack staying up, and you push up about 10 pounds of force. Let it come down, and then that's going to give you your number. We're right around 24 slack now. So we went from 32 to 24 pretty easily, just by going a quarter of a turn. So don't ever tighten this very tight. If you would do like a whole turn or a half a turn, you'd be so tight you would ruin your bike. But all right, guys, I forgot to show you that. Now let's head to Pittsburgh again. Right now we're at an interesting place called Breezewood. It's weird. It's like 70, 76, Route 30. It all meets together. And they make everybody come right into this place. This used to be a Denny's back in the day. Used to have really good food, but it's running down. Everything's shutting down. The ends are shutting down. It's basically in demise. I don't know how long they'll keep it, but it's here for now. It's a weird crossroads. But right now we're in Breezewood and we're heading to Pittsburgh again. Just figured I'd do like a little vlog thing of a week in my life, basically. Good looking truck. Drag week truck. Drag week this week. Bunch of brothers. I like riding with the bras. Fucking 1806. That's when this church was built. Probably shouldn't have said the F word, huh? Beautiful church out here on Route 30. Nice cemetery. We have all kinds of people buried in here, from the Revolutionary War to, just put it this way, veterans from every war there ever was here. See? A lot of history. I don't know if you guys are gonna like this or not, but I just figured, kind of taking a break from everything, might as well make something for everybody. But what you doing, right there. Always somebody in there, and they're always whistling. It's crazy, man. What's up with you people that, are you guys just that happy to whistle, or you guys just that awkward? That you're just like awkward moments, you start whistling. I don't know what's worse. Put it in the comments. The whistler or the guy that plays with his damn change in his pocket. Out in Bethel Park right now, out of Walmart. It's like my favorite places to stop. Walmart and Sheetz. People don't really bug you. But good chance of rain coming, which sucks. We're gonna head to Mount Washington. It's saying that no chance of rain there, so hopefully a few miles north get us out of the rain. Pretty sure we're over 1,000 miles on the tire. As you can see, we've been riding on the flat most of the way here today. Been cutting some corners too, cutting down on the tire. Didn't use this little bit much of it. Well, definitely wearing it. Front tire definitely is gonna need replaced next week. Where are we at? $157 miles out here today. We're at 1,152 miles on that rear tire. 8,572. Good amount worse than before we get rained on. It's about to pour here. Here at the park now. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to represent, but it's here. It's all iron, so I get that because Pittsburgh, Iron City. Gang, gang. I don't know what the fuck that means. Well, boys, I guess it's KFC tonight. Alright. What kind of junk do we get? Some wedges. Biscuit. Some nuggets. Everything actually looked good. Let's see if it is. Yeah, that's good. For KFC, good as it can get. Beautiful night for September. September 20th, I think today is. It's here last weekend, here this weekend. Probably post this video up tomorrow, Sunday the 21st. So far, I really like the Ninja. Real reliable. Again, so far their only complaint would be slow. Decent acceleration. And these are starting to wear out. So I guess that's one complaint I can say, that they're not going to last much longer. Seat's pretty comfortable on this. There goes 636. Which I wouldn't mind having, or ZX10. I think I'm going to get a ZX10 probably when I get one. New bike. But, you know, would be nice, they might make them, would be something to extend these mirrors just a tiny bit so you can see past your damn elbows. This one you can see past your elbows, that one can't. So I guess that's a little bit of a complaint. It'll stick out farther so you can't split traffic, is filter traffic is good, you know, allegedly, but you can still just fold them in if you extend them. It has to be something that like bracks the hair, then pulls it out a little bit. That would work so great. KRT green, I love it. I love the whole scheme. Tires, we got to figure out something to do with tires, especially with these long distant travels that I do, to find at least something that's going to last past 6,000 miles. Because these will go like 3,000. And if they're like $250 a tire, they better go over that, because these together would be like $250, $260-ish for two. So front tires definitely going to need replaced. But I mean, I'm pretty hard on it. Well, more than pretty hard. I'm definitely hard. I got to figure out something though to like make these videos a lot better, especially if I do these style videos on the bike, so you guys can actually see what's going on and like ride along. I don't know, I thought about starting to do like a little bit of history of stuff. Like right now we're in Bethel Park, but across from Mitsubishi, we all know I love Mitsubishi. Got the Talent to build yet, got the Mirage, Mitsubishi. Yeah, I don't know. Liking the bike though, guys. Liking it. I'm definitely not even going to get this plug. I've just been running those, let's see. Where's the one at? These things from Walmart. Like $6-7. Dude, they work all night long. Charge the phone a bunch of times. Charge my car a bunch of times. Yeah. I still have plenty of charge when I get home. I mean, I take like 18-hour rides, guys. Literally 18-hour rides. Just been clearing my mind. A lot of stuff lately. We just had some fucking crackhead come up trying to ask me for money. They have like the skating rink in here during the winter time. They have like the tree and everything in here. I don't know. Pretty cool little spot. Roberto Clemente Bridge. Beautiful view. PNC Park from the outside. It's nice when there ain't no damn traffic. Crazy how this shit's built. It's solid steel holding it up. Solid steel holding it up. You gotta love Pittsburgh though. Beautiful city. 500 bridges or some shit like that. Actually, the city of Pittsburgh has 446 bridges. Pittsburgh subway. Ain't much of a subway, but it works. I don't know about you guys, but Kawasaki's KRT green, oh man, beautiful in my opinion. No sheets. Usually don't drink soda, but these Mexican Cokes are the shit. They're fucking delicious. I don't know why we don't have a Coke like that here, but Mexican Cokes, fuck yeah. It is windy up here on top of the mountain. We got like 50 miles to the next sheets. What time is it? 2:37. Dark, so we gotta watch for deer, but see how quick we can get there. Making pretty good time dodging deer and dealing with some crazy fog. Look at this fog. Look at that shit blowing in. Look at it too. We didn't end up leaving till like 2:39, but look at that fog is crazy, bro. 2:39 to 3:23 to the next sheets. 650 does really good. She's just a little slow, but she's fast tonight though. You can't be driving that fast in this kind of weather. I've kind of fog, and then them fucking deer, man. We've actually been here a little bit sooner. Believe it or not, we knocked that 50 miles out pretty quick, but last 5 miles we had to fall state cop. Full. I run 90 most of the time if I can get it. She's full. I accidentally got some outside there. I seen. Alright. Time to head home. There are 50 more miles to go. I'll take my time though. Deer get thicker as they get closer to my house. 3:38. I had to clean my lid and everything else. Now we're heading out of here. 3:38, 50 more miles to the home. actually 55 miles. Between 50 and 55 miles to home. Taking my time though. Don't want to push my luck. Home sweet home. 370. It's probably closer to 4 because I didn't hit it till later. So after I really, I don't know, probably at least 20 miles. Something. It's probably closer to 4. At least 20 miles away from home before I hit it. We'll be home. Hung out in Pittsburgh again. I just figured I'd throw something together for you guys. This was literally a week in my life. Just a little bit of week of my life. This was just a touch of it. I showed you guys a little bit. I get a GoPro or action camera. I think it'll be pretty cool on these bike rides. Thanks for watching.